guys, I'm just going to jump right into the tutorial. I'm going to be using my Morphe 35B palette and that bright pinkish purple shade right there, and I'm just going to be blending this into my upper crease. This will be our transition shade. It's not really your typical transition shade, but honestly you don't really need neutral transition shades for colorful looks. So I'm just taking that and then blending all of that out with a clean brush right here. And then I'm going to be taking this darker purple color from the 35B palette as well, and I'm just going to be taking this on a smaller brush and basically doing the exact same thing, just focusing it a little bit lower and deeper into the crease. And you want to make sure you get this from inner corner to outer corner and really flick it out on the outer edge. And then I'm just taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I'm going to cut the lid and make a little bit of a wing on the outer corner. And then I'm just going to take this bright yellow shade, and with this I'm going to be packing it on the inner and outer corners of the lid. And you got to make sure that you get that little wing on the outer corner, and then we'll also be connecting it in the middle just on the top part of the lid and leave a little bit of an open space on the very center of the lid. And we will be putting another shade there to create a little bit of a halo eye effect. And for the halo eye part, we're going to take this shimmery-ish yellow shade. It's lighter than the other one, obviously. And I'm just going to take it on my finger, that way it's a little bit more pigmented. And I just popped that right in the center of my lid there. And yeah, I think it looks really cool. And then I'm going to go back in with that dark purple shade and just a really teeny tiny detail brush and just really define that cut crease so that it looks nice and put together. Didn't want it to look messy and wanted it to be a cut crease. I didn't want the colors to blend into each other there. And then I'm just going to take my Tarte Shape Tape again and conceal underneath my eyes. I also like to put this on my forehead, down the center of my nose, a little bit on my Cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin as well. And honestly, I used way too much. You do not need to use this much of the Tarte Shape Tape because it's so full coverage and so, not thick, but just full coverage, I guess. So you really don't need a lot at all. A little goes a long way. So don't do what I did here, just do a little bit less underneath the eyes. And then I'm just going to blend it out with my Real Technique sponge and really get it sharp underneath that edge of the eyeshadow so that it's nice and clean. And now I'm just going to take my Tarteist Pro Glow palette and I'm going to use the cream contour shade in there. And I'm just going to be putting this into the hollows of my cheeks to really define them and make them look nice and cut. And I'm also going to contour my nose with that. Just bring it down from the inner portion of the eyebrow and then down to the tip of the nose. Just be really careful with this. I'm still learning how to do this. I'm not a pro by any means. And then I just draw a little line horizontally there to make a little button nose. And then I'm also going to be really extra. This is so unnecessary, but I honestly just wanted to try it out. I've never done this before, but I saw Brittany Bear makeup from Instagram do this, and it kind of makes your lips look bigger. So I was like, why not just try it? So that's what I did there, and I will obviously be blending all of this out. And I put it on the perimeter of my forehead and then on my jawline and a little bit around my chin, which Brittany Bear also did, or does. I guess she does this all the time in a lot of her Instagram videos. And she does that on her chin to kind of make her face a little more angular, I'm pretty sure. So honestly, this was kind of an experimental makeup look right here, and I had so much fun. And I don't know, I kind of like the way these techniques turned out. But anyways, I'm just going to blend this out with my sponge again, and you just really want to make sure that you blend it into everything and make sure that it looks more of a shadow and not like there's anything really on your face. So just make sure you blend it into your foundation. You can always go back in with the side of your sponge that you use the concealer on and just make sure that they blend into each other and whatnot. And yeah. And And then I'm going to take my Coty Airspun powder and just set underneath my eyes. And also I'm going to set my forehead and my chin. And I'm pretty sure I end up setting my nose too, kind of just all over my nose to make sure that that contour blends out really nice and doesn't look like I have these two random lines on my nose. So yeah, and then I'm just dusting it all off. I don't leave it on there for long at all because I don't like the way that it makes my skin feel. And then I'm just going to set the rest of my face. Yeah, I don't really bake. I just kind of plop it on and then dust it off. And then I'm going to take the blue shade from the 35B palette and just run this along my lower lash line, and then this darker blue shade, and really define right up against the lashes with this. And then right here, I'm just going back in with that same light blue shade and just blending it out on the outer corner, and it kind of made it like a line of blue underneath the outer corner of the eyes, which was really cool. I liked how that turned out. And then here I'm using my ColourPop cream gel liner in the shade Prance. I just thought this would add the perfect touch to the lower lash line. And then I'm taking my Makeup Forever Starlit powder. This is in number 13. And I'm just using this to pop on my inner corners of the eyes and also on my brow bone. This is the best inner corner and brow bone highlight ever. And cheekbone highlight, which I will be using it for that as well. But it's just so pretty. And then I'm going to take my Mandy lashes. Well, I was going to take my Mandy lashes and Goddess, and I dropped them. But then I decided I should probably put a line of black on my upper lash line just so that I can hide the lash band on the fake lashes. So I'm just doing that with my NYC Liquid Liner, and then I'm going to pop on my lashes, and I'll be right back. And I'm back with the Tarteist Pro Glow palette again, and I'm going to take the powder contour shade and just go over the areas that I used the cream on. So right on my cheekbones, my forehead, my jawline, and I'm pretty sure that's it. I didn't want to go back over the nose again because I wanted it to look really natural. I didn't want it to be obvious that I contoured my nose. I'm still figuring it out, so I didn't want to do anything too crazy and then completely ruin the whole look. So yeah, but I just popped that underneath my jawline and on my cheekbones, and I'm not on my cheekbones, in the hollows of my cheeks where I put the cream contour. And then back in with the Makeup Forever Starlit powder and just popping this on the tops of my cheekbones and around the corner of my eyebrow, kind of, onto my forehead. And then I'll also be taking this on my Cupid's bow and a little bit on my chin. And then I'll take my finger and I will put that on the very tip of my nose and down the bridge of my nose. I like to do that with my finger just so that it's a little bit more vibrant and just stands out, you know. And then I'm taking my Milani Luminoso blush. I'm sorry, I use this in literally all my tutorials, but I'm just obsessed. I love this blush so much. And then I'm back in with my Coty Airspun powder and just sharpening up that contour line and just making everything look really defined and sharp. And then I'm just brushing it all away again. I feel like I'm talking so fast, I can't breathe because I'm talking so fast I can't catch my breath. But anyways, yeah, I'm just brushing that away. And then I'm going to take this Milani lip liner. This is in the shade Spice. And I'm just going to be lining my lips with this. I'm pretty sure I slightly overlined my lips, not too much, but I'm pretty sure I did it a little bit because I always do. And then I will also be showing you a little tip on how to make your lips look a little bit bigger. I should probably do like a full video on how to make your lips look bigger because I learned a lot from Brittany Bear. So let me know down below if you would like to see a video on that. I'll let you just watch for now, but let me know if you want to see a video on that. And then also let me know if you want to see a video on like a full highlight and contour routine. And then I'm taking my liquid lipstick from Stila in the shade Caramello, I don't know. It's just a nude shade, and I'm just popping this on my lips. And that is the end of this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up for me, and make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you can see when I post new videos. And make sure you follow me on all my social media. I always leave that down in the description box along with all the products I used. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video.